is time for some ESO Sunday Funday questing, exploring, farming, and who knows what else. Might go fishing, might just go around kill NPCs with the blade of woe for the fuck of it. Alright, where the hell am I?
Hush! Can't you see I'm busy blending into my surroundings? Elf Beta, of course. Yes, I could use some help. First, you must know I am the noted explorer Narcissus Dren. You know the name, of course. World-famous adventurer and author and all that. Things were going along swimmingly, when out of nowhere, my associates, a band called the Recollection, turned on me. I barely escaped. Yes, one of the symbols of office of King Dinar, last of the Alien rulers. I thought the Recollection would be interested in the discovery. Apparently they were too interested and chased me out. But we're going back and will retrieve the... We must search these surface ruins for two types of things. My own irreplaceable notes, and any information of the Recollection's doings. I should never have mentioned the emblem of the last king to the Recollection. They sent a large Have you not read my books? When the last of the alien kingdoms fell, its people and treasures were scattered throughout Tamriel. Indeed. I'd heard tales.
That plan went to shit.
I can't believe they're complaining about me. Me! After all I did for them. Fine. Be that way.
Upon reflection, I wonder what the endeavors are.
I hope I find the relic.
Yes, well, my alliance with the Recollection was a bit tenuous at best. Excellent. My notes on the 5 loyal retainers. You know, it would do you well to study these notes. They might come in handy someday.
Alright, now let's find the last.
Let's head into the catacombs beneath these ruins to sort through what we found. Away from this rabble. Come here, assistant. Let's take a better look at those documents. Let me see those papers we gathered. Ah, I see. The recollection found an altar but could go no farther. It seems my former allies are not doing well without me. Petrification traps, locked doors, giant living statues, that peculiar altar. Typical novice stuff. Nothing that would... Animated stonework. Doesn't surprise me. They don't require much upkeep. But this altar... We press on. The renowned Narcissus. The hunt is on, faithful. I did say we parted ways. Surely you... The recollection is a group of wood elf cultists. The alien were their ancestors.
I knew something was off about the Dark Elf expert. Sneaky-looking cur.
We've lost so many to the traps. Had that forewarned us about them, Givens would have never been petrified.
Hush, assistant. Do you see that ahead? Is that one of the recollection's own? Turned to stone? Isn't this nice, assistant? You get to walk through a ruin like this with none other than myself, Narcissus Dren, as your guide. Over there. What's on that stone table? I have my own theories as to why such ancient blood would be fresh. Alas, the recollection had no interest in mine.
I might as well kill a couple more of them. At least it's not too close.
Allow me to enlighten you, assistant. Keep an eye out for Daedric symbology. The aliens worship the Daedra and were destroyed by Daedra haters. You can take notes if you need to.
And here's another one.
Assistant, have I ever regaled you with my research on ancestral tombs in Vardenfell? It would only take a few hours. getting me caught up in this noxious mist. You were the one.
This is always the worst thing when there's new content out. Ah,
Three
shit.
of the loyal retainers. Stand back, assistant. I'll speak their names and command them. Lorimaro, Parhalia, Balipalin, Yanvarla, and, hang on. I don't know that last name. No, wait!
Okay, he's like a fast giant. Need to work on my sustain here. Next. This guy's got a dick. Shit.
There we are. Now to return to the altar. I'll go ahead and dust myself off a bit from the battle. Take the wine on your way out. We'll be needing that. The contents of this bottle, they've been partially used? Have they been drinking on the job?
Let's see, where to now?
A moment, assistant.
Bounce and drop.
Thanks to my dazzling intellect, I have deduced that we should anoint the altar. Simple. sacred water goes on an altar. When you have been at this as long as I have, you develop a sixth sense for these things. Place all 3 items on the altar. But if you would place all 3 items that we collected onto the altar, and now, anoint the altar with the sacred water. With this, our way is opened. Excellent! Wait, nothing is happening. Is it broken? Do I have a broken altar? Surely the sacred water must be the solution. I'm sure of it. That didn't work. Assistant, try another offering.
Guess it's the wine.
That did it! Ahem. Just as I predicted. A tribute to the wine shared between the retainers upon their arrival. Good job following my instructions, Assistant. I'll make an explorer of you yet. I'm going on ahead. Onward to discovery. And here we are, the emblem. But it is sealed away by magic. Surely these tiles, pressed in correct sequence, will remove the warding spells on it. That carving looks important. It is some form of epitaph to the 5 loyal retainers. But of course, you'd be a fool to think that a treasure hunter has respectable... You know, it does seem quite reminiscent of that. The tiles are the same, but if I recall correctly, Veloth's solution was on the wall. I could, but let's think of this. Well, Narcissus Dren is no stranger to a puzzle, but can his assistant exhibit the same prowess? Let's wait and see. Go on now, read that epitaph. Give it your all. I'll be here for the point at which you undoubtedly will need my counsel. Allow me to advise. Read the epitaph very clearly. The wine we found earlier leads me to believe this place hosted a... Given my professional expertise in solving puzzles, I'd venture that the path you take to cross these tiles is related to this nearby epitaph. The tale goes that the 5 loyal retainers traveled from afar. Exactly. Perhaps that indicates the distance and direction to be moved. Regardless, I entrust this solution to you. This place is in a disarray. Do you think... No, not that way. Please, concentrate.
It's over here. Just follow the guy.
Now clear, and the emblem of the last king calls to me. Come! Look at it. It's marvelous. Floating there, just waiting to be taken. Now, step aside, assistant. The great and wise Narcissus, fool of an assistant. Do not disturb me, or... Ah, the emblem at last. I've bested those recollection fools. No! A trap! It's that petrification gas! Take the emblem to Elbeta! I...
Dumbass. Well, let's get this one wrapped up. Fucking eager bitch, wasn't she? Hi, guys. I'm just greedy when it comes to resources. See them, I just gotta start picking them. You could say it's a character flaw.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning. My dear Narcissus is always overflowing with tales of his discoveries. I find myself impatient, waiting to hear about them. Ah, the emblem. Excellent. And Narcissus? Oh, he'll be along soon, I expect. My dear Narcissus is always getting stuck some. I need to take my leave shortly. Narcissus should turn up any time now. Perhaps I should... Oh dear. Should I wait here? Should we go after him? I don't want him to think I believe he needs Ever the thoughtful scholar, my Narcissus. Very well, I shall do. I need to take my leave shortly. Narcissus should turn up any time now. Is he not masterful? I understand. Sometimes he gets so... I need to take my leave shortly.
Ah, so many fun little jokes. Okay, that's done. Might as well go check out something else pertaining to the main quest. What the fuck we got here? Okay. Oh, we got a sky shard. Try that again.
just attacked me, Pim. My niece is missing.
Give me more time. I can figure out what to set up. I can calm them down.
I might as well go check out that estate here. Fuck it, I'll just leave that for somebody else. Might as well get this way shrine added to my listings.
Traveler, do you know what happened to the cohort at Rustwall?
Not a legionary in sight. Look around. No people. Strange, right? I detached an entire legion cohort to guard this estate, but I haven't found a single legionary. Not even a servant. What? To protect the estate. I don't know if you're aware, but Westweald isn't the safest place these days. Between the New Forest and the Wood Elf settlers to the west, and the rumors of cultists and Daedra stalking the land, I thought it prudent. Because I handle multiple matters for Count Calantius, and my cohort should have been able to fend for itself. The estate's proximity to Skingrad makes it a tempting target. I hereby designate you a temporary agent of the Westweald Legion. Just until we find my soldiers. We'll search the manor house first. I'll meet you in... Well, it's usually a lot more lively. When Count Calantius isn't in residence, or it isn't filled with visiting dignitaries, there's still the entire household staff. But so far, I haven't found... Count Calantius governs Westweald from the city of Skingrad. He's a shrewd leader. When dignitaries visit Skingrad, the Count offers them use of the Rustwall Manor House. I sent my Legion cohort here, the best soldiers in the Weald. The estate's proximity to the city makes it strategic. I suppose introductions are in order. I am Tribune Alea Idolus of the Westweald Legion, Marshal to Count Calantius, daughter of Quatrius Idolus, Knight of Colovia. A mouthful. Faithful service to the Legion, plus a strong sword arm. I fought in Varen's rebellion and defended Colovia as the Usurper War broke out. After we won the battle for Northhook, I started moving up. It happened at the start of the Usurper War. The Daggerfall Covenant sought Northhook as a base from which to invade Imperial City. We didn't want them there. When my commander fell, I took charge. When the Usurper War began, the Legion sent me to defend our borders. Colovia has no love for those grasping to be Emperor. We didn't want to get dragged into the conflict. In addition to my duties as a Legion Tribune, I performed special missions for the Count. It was the damnedest thing. In a flash, the rolling hills and vineyards were replaced by a thick jungle. And then those wood elves moved in and established the... My father. He was a successful merchant, but I barely remember him. He died when I was very young. He left me a great deal of gold so I could study and make something of myself. I'm grateful for that. Seems everyone left in a hurry. Take a look around. Someone attacked the servant this belonged to. Servants light this when there's danger, to warn others away. The captain planned to hide, but where? We need to find Captain Laronis. Meet me at the barracks on the south side of the estate. Back here, comrade. I found Captain Laronis. What a loss. I found that letter clutched in his hand. The servants are hiding in the catacombs. Let's talk. The bloody clothes and the warning candle suggest someone or something attacked Rustwall. And we know Captain Laronis was working on a plan. Not as grim as it sounds. The Count ordered the catacombs converted into a shelter a while back. He wanted a place for anyone in residence to hide should war sweep over Colovia. Let's hope the rest of the cohort and the groundskeeper Gaius is a tough old hedge snipper. We need to find him and get his key to open the catacombs. Then we can see how much of the cohort and household staffs. Groundskeeper Gaius's home is just down the hill to the east. We fought side by side at North Hook. He was brave, but never about 3 rungs on the command ladder hierarchy. I lead the cohort, but Captain Laronis usually served as our field commander. While I handled strategy and logistics details, he oversaw.
Shit, might as well loot a little here. Shit, this is actually a really good place to loot. Alright, found some shit. I need to learn that new recipe, that new, to the groundskeeper's house.
Gaius? Are you here? It's Tribune Alea.
Tribune? Thank the divines. Are they gone?
Who, Gaius? Who attacked Rustwall?
I'm glad to see Tribune Alea, but she certainly took her sweet time. We've had all sorts of problems here. Did you bring reinforcements? Captain Laronis sent the remaining legionaries dead. Damn shame. He was honorable as far as Legion officers go. He had a good plan, too. While he hid, it had to be some sort of enemy army. But all I ever saw were a few wood elves sneaking around the grounds. We need to let... I stashed the key inside the old statue in the garden. Don't worry, I'll draw you a map. When the legionaries showed up, we felt a lot safer. A little security in these troubled times. Then, Captain Laronis suspected an enemy was picking the cohort off one by one. He expected a full-scale attack, so other than the wood elves I spotted sneaking around, we never saw the enemy. And the only evidence of foul play was the bloody armor I found. Captain Laronis assumed it was brigands looking to rob the estate, but I've been supervising the outdoor staff since Leovic was a cub. Gardeners, masons, they all answer to me. No easy job, especially when we're all frightened out of our wits. I know Rustwall inside and out. Made it...
Might as well loot this place while I'm here. Farming.
Grab the map and let's go. We need that key.
Always have to remember this little area. Good looting.
The gardens are just east of here, down the hill. The Rustwall Gardens. Our map indicates a spot on the western side. These insects, they're from deep underground. What drove them to the surface? There. That's the statue marked on the map. Search for the hidden key.
Oh, this statue.
That's the key. Now let's go open the catacombs. The door is across from the barracks.
Shortcut.
Move out. We need to find my cohort. Look, down there.
Still no sign of the escaped legionary, Shard Marshal.
No matter. More of our forces will come through soon.
As you say, Shard Marshal Vargas, we have more than enough weapons now.
That wood elf, he's with the Recollection. And he's taking orders from a Dremora? What's going on here? This furniture was meant for the comfort of dignitaries who took refuge here, not for these Recollection bastards.
over by the gate.
By my sword, a legionary. Report, soldier.
Hate to bring bad news to the Tribune, but I'm the only member of the cohort left. Those Recollection zealots killed legionaries guarding the estate until we sent whoever remained down here. I got lucky. I fell behind to adjust a loose bootstrap. When I heard the attack start, I slipped into the shadows and have been running ever since. Look, the Daedra have a portal. It's in the ruins, down in the deepest part of the catacombs. 2 magical anchor things keep it open. Tribune Alea is strong, and you look like you can handle yourself. While the Recollection, go east, and you'll find where the Daedra dug up from below. Drop down and keep going east. You'll know the portal when you see it. Break those anchors, and I bet the portal closed. Call it a hunch. But if I'm being honest, I have no idea what it will do. It might fling you right into oblivion, or turn you into a niche. I've become pretty good at sneaking around down here. There are all sorts of secret passageways and trick walls. You just have to know where to look. Don't wait. Almost positive. The Recollection swarmed the remaining cohort and the servants we were protecting. They worked fast. It was a slaughter. I'm lucky they weren't soldiers. No one trained them for any of this. I can't blame them for making too much noise, or being too slow with the blade.
Legionary Capio is right. We need to shut down that portal.
I'd pick it up, but it's a waste.
Down into the ruins. We've got to close that portal. Capio said the David portal was to the east. They're certainly older than the structures above.
Of course it won't.
An old mine, maybe.
No stability is actually finally decent in Xbox.
The portal! Destroy the anchors, comrade!
Defend the anchors! Maintain the port! The anchors! Stop them!
closed the portal. Good work. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Good with somebody just coming through here. They should be thinned down a little. Ah, shit. See if I can blow the well one. Yep. Still got my touch. Yeah, this might actually be a good area to come back and loot.
Over here, comrade. Let's talk. My cohort almost completely destroyed. The Rustwall staff almost all dead. Even Shard Marshal Vargas managed to slip from our grasp. While we closed the portal and saved Skingrad, it feels like we failed, comrade. The threads of fate? That sounds ominous. But after what we saw down there, I'll keep an open mind. We learned that the Recollection cult is working with Daedra and taking orders from With the portal closed and the Daedra on the run, the remaining Recollection forces aren't enough to threaten Skingrad. But I'll get the Legion to send more soldiers, just in case. Consider your temporary commission suspended, comrade. Though I'd love to have you permanently assigned to my cohort. I plan to continue to look into the Recollection and Shard Marshal Vargas. I hear there's a wood elf in Skingrad doing the same. I'll send for more legionaries to clear them out. As many as we can spare. With the portal closed, that's up to Count Calantius. I'll advise him to keep legionaries at the estate even when no dignitaries are present. Problem is, we don't have many left to allocate here. You know him? Interesting history for a wood elf. Traveled Tamriel as an adventurer in his youth, then became an imperial scribe. I understand he's retired now, but word is he's invested.
Alright, when he respawns... Okay, I'm on my own. Might as well go hit the next investigation. Looks like I got a trip ahead of me. Fuck, I'm having to find the living, find the ghost. Projections. Good to stop in this log.
Looks like you have your hands full there, traveler. What's that squawking? Oh, clever Marcian. Thank you for this, traveler. I've been waiting a long time for this guzzard. It's a tough one. You can tell that old guzzard has a true Craglorn soul. The look in its eyes says it all. I think we'll get along just fine. I asked Marcian to find 2 other creatures for me. I asked them to trap some guzzards for me as pets, an adolescent and an adult. They remind me of my home back in Craglorn. I also lost my dear pet wormmouth, Verzidu, on the journey here. If anyone...
Oh shit, might as well just keep going.
Come, little ones. Whisper to me the secrets of the green. Greetings, wanderer. Do you hear the wisps? I do. They bear fortunes and portents of things to come. Of course. Wisps are gifts from Ifrit. Oh, that's unpleasant. My wisps see a storm, a battle, and darkness. Bad tidings all around. The future can change. Tiny things change the future. Some of those Donway idiots decided I was no longer welcome in Vashabar. Said I followed the Green Pact too zealously. But they only had a problem with me after I gave them a rather unsettling fortune. Followers of the Dawnway claim to honor the Green, but honestly, most of them are more interested in aliens and ancestors twice. They're Bosmer who are obsessed with the notion that maybe we're all descended from aliens. What does it matter? Until we meet again.
Not used to getting fucked up like that. don't think I'm ever coming back for this.
I always knew them Palingers were up to no good. Well done.
Ah, my comrade from Rustwall. What luck. I need your help once again. Do you hear the sounds of combat? The fight for Feldegaard Keep already rages. Daedric forces seek to overwhelm the Legion cohort defending the keep. The Legionaries here are capable. In addition to defending the major... We need to take stock of the situation before we head inside. Stumbling into a fight blindly never ends well. There's an overlook east of the keep. Locals usually run a small market there. We can get a good view of the keep from that. I tried to convince Count Calantius to assign more legionaries to guard Rustwall, but as the Legion is already stretched thin, he was only willing to send... I did a little scouting before you arrived and immediately ran into a squadron of Daedra. Shardborn Dremora from the looks of it, but other Daedra as well. Now, the Legion built the keep late in the First Era as part of Riemann Cyrodiil's initial Imperial expansion. It's seen quite a few battles over the centuries. Now we use it to protect the trade roads and to keep an eye on the New Forest.
Get this way shrine unlocked.
head to the market overlook. We'll take stock of the situation there. Damn, they breached the wall. Let's talk strategy, comrade. Damn. The Daedra have surrounded the keep and breached the fort's outer wall. The situation is worse than I thought. We need to get in there and help them. The legionaries barricaded the area past the breach. Can't go through there. There's a side entrance to the southwest. It's obscured by overgrowth, so there's a good chance it has— Marion commands the troops stationed at Feldegard. He's stubborn, but the door is recessed between a gap and some rocks. I wouldn't call it a hidden entrance, but it's easy to miss if you— Tough as forge. The door is behind that gap in the rocks. Stay alert while we look for Commander Marion.
Commander! They're climbing over the walls! We can't—
Tribune! Praise the gods, we can use your help.
He's up on the wall. How can we help, Commander?
Stendarr's blood, it's good to see you. We need all the swords we can get. And anyone traveling with Tribune Alea is always welcome. The most immediate threat is that they are slipping in all over the keep. I need to contain them in one spot if I'm going to bring my forces to bear. Since my soldiers are up to their ears in Daedra, you're gonna slow down the assault. Go around the keep and reset some traps that we planted. As you do that, burn the ropes those Daedra are using to— You'll have to cut down an enemy or two. They are Daedra. They look funny, smell weird, and don't give a damn about dying. Call themselves Shardborn, but otherwise haven't made any demands. They want my— We need to cut off their access points and slow down their advance through the—
That'll stop any Daedra, if they have legs. Careful! You need those hands to fight. Didn't even know Daedra could climb ropes. I hope this makes them mad. That's all of the traps. I hope they hurt. We have our orders. That's all the ropes I can see. Good work. Commander, the ballista's destroyed. They'll breach the courtyard soon.
Blasted clever Daedra. Meet me in the courtyard.
Let the legionaries handle the Daedra. We need to reach the commander.
We'll guard this
The courtyard is through those doors.
And fend off any Daedra.
Tribune, get that ballista in working order. Mercenary, you get the fun part. We thought those barricades would hold longer. Those blasted Daedra broke through when our backs were turned and damaged our last ballista. My legionaries set up another barricade, but it may not last. If the Daedra can't get close to the barricade, they can't knock it down. So we'll set it on fire. My legionaries already brought up. Tribune Alea will repair the ballista while you douse the barricade in oil. Once it's ready, launch a flaming bolt into the oil and set it ablaze. That should hold their advance and create a kill zone. After that, use the ballista at will. I gave you an order, mercenary. No plan is... Grab that bucket of oil first! Now pour the oil around the barricades! Tribune, take lookout. Mercenary, finish repairing the ballista. The parts are by the back wall.
Commander, I see 2 legionaries trapped outside the barricade.
That did it! Now arm that ballista, target the oil, and set it ablaze. That should hold them back. Now crush those Daedra!
We lost the legionary.
Nice targeting, mercenary. Get ready for the next wave.
That's
We
fucking
lost the
waiting.
legionaries. There's too many Daedra.
Looks like we had some survivors.
Keep it up! I see another wave approaching. That's it for the ballista. Tribune, look sharp!
Daedra emerging through the north door. With me, comrade. Comrade, you're with me! We crushed the Daedra's frontal assault and stopped them from getting living quarters. The barracks extend beneath the keep, and a dungeon is below that. I'm not sure how the Daedra... This attack is much too coordinated to not have a leader. Find the commander, and maybe we can How are the barracks crawling with Daedra? Ballista storage. See that lift? It brings them up into the courtyard. Near the armory. Let's hope they haven't found it. The armory's just through those doors. Be ready for anything. That must be their commander. Keep low.
Go! Take your forces and capture the keep. I will gather reinforcements in Miramor. As you command, Shard Marshal Vargas.
We need to talk, comrade. I wondered when Shard Marshal Vargas would turn up again. I still owe her for Rustwall. And she has a new sword. Did you see how it opened a portal? Brought in reinforcements. Usually I'd leap the railing and rush into battle. But who knows what else that blade can do? I'd rather not be turned into a mud crab or something. Let's split up. If we attack her from two sides, we'll go around the side to that gateway across from here. I could still leave this railing and rush her. Do you think that would work? No. Let's stick with the plan. Some oblivion plane? Look, I know as much about Dade. the blade Abolisher. It's all yours, comrade.
Abolisher will be mine again, mortals. We shall definitely meet again.
Perhaps I'll ask about the portal later. Right now, I want... The battle out here appears to be over, except for a few straggling Daedra. Are we in the clear? What did you find in the barracks? Portals under the keep. That's an unexpected tactic. But I'm glad you and the Tribune took care of it. Without as safe as can be expected, we are a military installation, after all. We'll wipe out the remaining Daedra, then begin rebuilding the keep. After this beating, who can say? Daedra don't behave in any rational way that I ever noticed. But we'll shore up the...
You didn't hesitate to leap through the portal after me. You do this sort of thing pretty regularly, don't you? Shard Marshal Vargas got away, though. That's on me. I swear. Mirrormore. What a desolate place. If that's where these Shardborn come from, we need to learn more. And the blade... I'll help bury the dead, and then take Abolisher to Skingrad. A good officer gives credit with a sense that they...
And I was just saying the stability on this game was better than it used to be, but I'm having some stability issues. Yep, I am lagged out. So I think we'll call it on this little adventure. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill the console.